And we're focused on delivering performance for our clients through both systematic and discretionary approaches, which combined trade nearly 6 trillion of notional assets annually. As part of that, our clients entrust us with nearly $12 billion invested across active credit strategies at Man Group overall. The management of those assets are provided by 5 distinct performance-driven investment engines, with Man Numeric being one of those engines with nearly $38 billion in assets under management and a focus on quantitative, bottom-up equity and credit security selection. I'm happy to be joined today by Man Numeric's co-heads of credit, Paul Kamensky and Robert Lamb. Paul joined Numeric in 2012 as an equity portfolio analyst before transitioning to the Strategic Alpha research team, where he took the lead on quantitative fixed income research. Rob joined Man Numeric in 2018 to help co-lead the credit efforts. Rob previously worked for Apollo, where he led quant research and data science for their liquid credit business. And with that, I'll turn it over to Paul and Rob to dive into today's topic.
So let's go through each of these components. In the first component, we get an intraday sense of how the market and dealers are moving relative to the actual market transactions that are happening. And this is visualized in this chart here with the bubbles and the X's. In the chart, we highlight an example bond on an example day. And if you start here on the left-hand side, the blue dots are bids that dealers are sending out. So in this particular case, the dealers started sending out runs at 8 a.m., which is on the left-hand side, as they get in, have their morning coffees, and start sending out indications of where they believe the bonds should be. Then we see in this particular example that the bids are falling by about half a point throughout the day as more market information comes through, whether that's market-driven or idiosyncratic corporate bond or company-driven. The green dots are the offers from the dealer runs versus the bids that you see in the blue dots. And then we superimpose that with another data set. So the blue X's are dealer buys and the green X's are dealer sells. The gray X's are the dealer-to-dealer transactions, and as you'll notice in this particular case, they tend to happen a little bit closer to mid, whereas they're not charging that full bid offer to client activity. Now, from my perspective, this is a really interesting chart. You can see the intraday evolution of a particular bond, and understanding that intraday behavior is very powerful given all the market dynamics in trading these particular bonds where it's not firm and actionable. So having that sense can certainly add a lot of value. Now imagine doing this and scaling it up for every single day, for every single bond across the 20,000 outstanding corporate credit bonds in the entire universe. That's step one.
Well, I want to thank you all again for taking the time to join today. We appreciate your attendance. We appreciate the very thoughtful questions. There are several we did not have a chance to get to, so we can certainly follow up. And thank you both to Rob and Paul for taking the time to give us this deep dive on credit execution. Again, please feel free to reach out directly to your relationship manager with any follow-up. And we look forward to engaging and having good discussion with you all. Thanks again. Have a great day.